Teardown hits PS5 and Xbox Series this November. Teardown is a voxel-based simulation game all about destruction, as its name implies. It launched in April of last year on PC, and earlier this year, developer Tuxedo Labs announced the game was coming to consoles this year. Now the studio has revealed Teardown hits PS5 and Xbox Series on November 15th. When it hits PS5 on November 15th, it will also join the PlayStation Plus game catalog for PlayStation Plus, Extra, and Premium members. To coincide with today's console launch news, Tuxedo Labs has also revealed a series of new missions, maps, vehicles, and more coming to Teardown over the next year, as well as the game's first ever season pass. Check all that for yourself in the release date trailer below. Tuxedo Labs recommends that new players start with Teardown's story campaign, which features 40 levels. Each begins with a main task like stealing an object or destroying certain things, and a series of bonus challenges. You must complete these tasks using various tools, weapons, vehicles, and more before a clock runs out of time. After making your way through the campaign, Tuxedo Labs recommends the Sandbox mode, which allows you to explore all the campaign levels without limitation. Alongside the console release, Tuxedo Labs is releasing the Time Campers DLC, which is a campaign expansion set in the Wild West. The new expansion adds to the experience in many different ways, introducing a new storyline that takes you back in time, equips you with old-fashioned weapons and tools, and sets your destructive sights upon a dusty mining town, a PlayStation blog post reads. It's a departure from the contemporary setting of Teardown's main campaign, but the heist concept feels right at home in the era of elaborate bank robberies. In the spring of next year, Tuxedo Labs will add the Folk Race DLC to Teardown, which puts players behind a fleet of new vehicles to use in races and destructive challenges. After Folk Race, Tuxedo Labs has two more unannounced DLCs set to release in 2024. The Teardown Season Pass will get you all four of these DLCs. Teardown is currently available on PC. It hits PS5 and Xbox Series on November 15th. In the meantime, watch Game Informer's Teardown NGT. Do you plan to get Teardown for PC, Dr. Games 101?
It's like a race competition game of sorts, right?
It actually looks more like a destructive game.
Oh, it Twisted Metal almost.
Yeah. You want me to watch the release date trailer so we can get better?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Okay. Kind of looks like this. Kind of looks like destroying things in Minecraft. I have to say.
It's a Minecraft version of Twisted Metal.
So I mean, this game is already out on PC. I mean, so you could get it now if since you don't have a PS5 or Xbox One. But is it a game you think you would play or?
I will try it out. I mean, I'm not gonna be like too excited about playing it. I will admit that to some extent. But if it's still good to play, I'll still play it. Personally, myself, I prefer the Twisted Metal format of card competition gaming. If they ever have something like that in not just the future, and if Teardown is one of them, then let's see what it can do. You know.
I don't think Teardown's card competition. I think Teardown's more just destroy things, um, in creative ways. Maybe you have to destroy things in specific ways, while Teardown more is like demolition derby with weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't really had a new Twisted Metal game since the PS3 one that didn't do too well, unfortunately.
Yeah, Up at Noon. The original cast of Up at Noon talked about that before. Greg, he was Greg. He was a host of Up at Noon. He was like the daily. He was like the Daily Show with Jon Stewart type of show format, but it's more for gamers. So they did a good job back then to create that kind of comedy for that kind of show. But as of late, for the last like 5 years, it's more towards like a contemporary format of showing of these games Up at Noon. So I stopped watching Up and Down since like 2014 now. Since then, that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. Check out the older episodes of Up and Down, guys. You might like it. It's kind of like the Daily Show, but for video gamers, you know.
All right. Well, yeah. So I mean, like I said, the concept sounded cool until the graphics looked like Minecraft. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, PS5 and Xbox Series, and this is honestly the best they could do graphics wise. It's just like when they said they needed the extra power of the PS5 and Xbox Series for Gotham Knights, and then Gotham Knights couldn't even run at 60 frames per second. So, yeah, I mean, the concept sounds cool, but the graphics are in a game like this is a turnoff, honestly.
yeah. I hope they sell for no more than $20. If I look at those graphics and all.
Yeah.